Hey, sorry for the longer than normal wait. uh... 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 There. Sorry, I got hair on my face. Hey, Bagel Tea, thanks for something for 12 months. Huh. No, yeah, I'm good. I'm just still half asleep and very, sinusy. As the kids say. Kids still say that, right? Cow jam is tripping me up, picturing like jam like jelly made from steak. Understandable. Sinusy filled with sinuses. Okay. Yeah, well, I am technically a Zoomer, so I guess I know what's hip. I'm technically with it. Hey, Calvaberry. But howdy, everybody. Let's jump into it. You'll know what it is. Get that numbers. Get your numbers ready. While I eat breakfast that totally isn't breakfast.
Here we go for today's number. It's September 6, 2021. 10 balls. Each ball has a number.
I like numbers.
Numbers 1 through 10.
Those are some good numbers.
Swirl the numbers.
Want to make sure it's random.
Pick a number.
5.
Today's number is 2.
Okay. No, it's fine. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. It's totally fine. I'm not upset at all. Unable to load got it though. No one else got it, I don't think. God damn. That's the power of David Lynch. Guessing the numbers is hard. Guessing the weather's even harder.
Good morning. It's September 6, 2021, and it's a Monday. Here in LA, a somewhat cloudy but soon to be clear morning. Very still right now. 66 degrees Fahrenheit, around 19 Celsius.
Ooh.
Today, I was thinking about
What do you think about, David?
the year 1959
Okay.
and the song by Phil Phillips, Sea of Love. This afternoon it'll be going up to 88 degrees Fahrenheit,
David?
around 31 Celsius,
David?
and it looks like these clouds will be gone by early mid-morning, and we're going to be enjoying beautiful blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. Everyone, have a great day.
Oh no, it is him in the. I thought for a second it wasn't him. Take a listen real quick. Wait, hang on, I have an idea.
Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you how much I love you. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you how much I love you. Love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you how much I love you.
Welcome back, the Escalate Pit. Here's another real quick thing I want to show you all. No, not it. Not it.
There's some
0.2
Scottish
speed.
people that kind of say purple burglar alarm, 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 burglar, purple burglar,
Fucking love Lemmy. Okay. Give me a game OST. And if one looks interesting, I'll listen to it. If not, I'll just listen to Ratchet and Clank again. Like I always do. Mario 3. Doom 2. I feel like we'll start with Mario 3 and we might go to Doom 2. There we go. Because I haven't actually listened to Mario 3 soundtrack in a long time. And it is good. Yeah, the Parappa, yeah. I've seen that one. Rift Apart. I've heard Rift Apart's a lot of fun. I can't wait to get to it in like 2025. Silken Windhound? Sounds familiar. Oh! It's like a Borzoi crossed with the Lassie. Adorable dog that looks like a giraffe. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this one.
This is where you watch your parents die. Oops, oops.
It's cursed. Okay. I was about to say let's get to it, but there's something we have to do first. That I forgot to do. Ba-da-boo-doo. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Yeah, the Batman and Lemon Jammy one. I saw that one. Did I not delete this? Borg Zoya or Borgie? I hate that. $137.27.
This is unfortunate.
Better, better. Ah! Sorry. Oh, that's loud. Thanks. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks. That's exactly what I wanted. Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to blow anyone's brains out just then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, headphone users. I try to avoid it, but sometimes it just comes out. I promise I'll do my best. I'll reach the mute button better. Achoo! Anyway, I'm drinking hot chocolate today out of David Tennant's legs. For those wondering. Isn't there an old YouTube video with this song, with the dude singing about vigorously masturbating? I vaguely remember it, but also I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, now I remember it. I just realized I didn't fucking... No, not export! I nearly... While it's downloading. That's a good kitten. A very good kitten. That kitten is melting into the lap. The kitten is becoming one. That is a relaxed kitten. Truly relaxed. Ow. Anytime it wants to download. Sucking up my shit, yeah. Sucking in a shit, yeah. Gotta wait till I get home. Oh shit, it fell out. Wow, I do not know how to spell today. Apparently. Yeah. Now we can close that. I don't know what this is. Oh. That's alright. Keep this later. Okay, now I need to just put that clip that I just downloaded in here, because I... You know how it is. Momo is such a good name for a cat, honestly. Okay. Time to put all these in. And let's get started! Oh no! Premiere's doing the thing where it has no DC, which is a graphics card problem. Oh, goody! My favorite! Yay! Pretty sure I went with Game Ready Driver. You know what? We'll just keep it as is. I'll update it after. If it wants to keep doing this fucking error, I'll deal with it later. Oh yeah, sass. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use that emote. It's such a good emote, but Deer fucking hides it. Because Deer does not want to use a Nessa in anything. Even though Deer should use a Nessa in more things. What was I doing? Oh, that's right, effects. New? That's an old one, isn't it? Or am I going insane? Might be going insane. Although, I should... Yeah. Inessa? See, this is the problem! This is exactly what I told Deer. Inessa, spelled I-N-E-S-S-A, is one of Deer's oldest OCs. She's used in a whole heap of shit that Deer was involved in back as a youngin' on the internet. And she keeps being neglected by Deer. Deer is always like, oh, wish I could draw a Nessa, or like, wish I had time, but like, you know, I can't really justify it. And I'm like, fuck you. Involve Vanessa more in things. It's like, well, no one really knows about it. It's like, because you never talk about Inessa. I talk about Inessa more than you do. That's the wrong thing, Deer. Although I feel like I should say something about this, just to remind people. Because I know Deer has already mentioned it. But, you know, I don't think Deer's mentioned it to me. Well, God, I'm half asleep, so I haven't mentioned it in my stream. Yeah, Inessa, hang on. Let me use a on-screen label. Ignore what this text actually says right now. It's, Ines, yeah. There you go, see? That's that. Oh wait, the emote's gone from the screen. Fuck, I can't label it. Yeah, I feel like I'll say something just in case someone may have missed it on Deer's stream, or I don't know if Barry said anything on his stream. I don't think so, but no, you're fine. Gentle reminder that Deer has sort of stated that they're not really comfortable about the whole capybara joke anymore, and I completely understand it. So, just in case any of y'all were not in the know, the message is, please cease with the capybara joke. Not saying you're a terrible person if you made the joke, but Deer's just not comfortable with it anymore, and it's making them start to feel kind of bad about some stuff, so it's like, yep, that's it. Bit's dead. It's reached its limit. No longer funny. Anyway, remember when I worked? The hot chocolate's still too hot.
Dr. Robotnik the first. And then our next doctor is going to be Dr. Robotnik the 2. And then this one is going to actually wait. Gonna actually wait. And then this one is going to actually wait.
Never joked about it, and I didn't know Deer is not comfortable with it. No, it's alright. Deer was okay with it in the beginning, but the fact that it just sort of kept happening, and would basically come up whenever Deer would be introduced, or like, you know, a capybara would exist. And people would be like, oh, it's Deer. That shit erodes at you, bit by bit. That's all. No problems, Toast. Have a good day. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo.
This one is going to actually wait.
Why did he have to
Gonna
start
actually wait.
mid-sentence? Boo-doo.
Actually, wait. No, they're not Dr. Robotniks. Because there's a key element to this that we have not embraced so far. I'm gonna go ahead and name them Dr. Knuckles the Doctor. Because we can, of course, dress them up as Knuckles. So I think it's important that their name reflects that. Oh, okay. So I think it's important that their name reflects that. Oh, okay, yeah.
God.
Welcome to the 2 Point County Healthcare Awards ceremony, brought to you by...
Waffle House is trending. I feel like anytime Waffle House is trending, it's because there's a fight that's broken out around it. I'm glad Deer voiced their comfort level with that bit, the way they don't have to be comfortable with it and continuing to go. Yeah, and it's important that they vocalize it and that we all, you know, vocalize it as well and make sure everyone's aware. Because it's not a point of like... Pretty sure no one in the community after hearing that would be like, no, fuck you, I want to keep making the joke. Like I said to Deer, I was like, majority of people will go, oh, okay, sorry, didn't know it was making you uncomfortable, I'll stop. That's like, that's it. They won't feel bad or, you know, get upset with you. And if they do get upset with you, then it's like, huh, maybe they're not a person you really want around. But I do understand that fear. Because, I mean, I talked about it yesterday on Dan's channel. I got that fear, something chronic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Welcome to the 2 Point County Healthcare Awards ceremony, brought to you by Sonic Juice.
Hey, Leadin, how you
Would
doing?
you like to taste Sonic? You can today.
Oh, I feel like I should have Sonic Juice in there, considering there's a clip next... Oh, wait, that's next month. Fuck! Speaking of constant anxiety, this song... I'll just go to the next one.
Flex that. Welcome to the 2 Point County Healthcare... Welcome to the 2 Point County Health...
Did he not know about Sonic Juice and No More Heroes 3 when he made that? No, he didn't, because I mean, hang on. Yesterday I got the last of the clips. And I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just get all the clips from the streams that we've just seen. For next month. May as well.
Jess
And here.
Baptiste the Sixth, Paradox Bandit, Sonic Juice. Sonic Juice. Guess we're gonna be tasting Sonic later. There he is.
Yep. He had no idea. I would imagine a small group of folks would be hard. That's cute. Happens once in a while. When a whole community wants to make that joke parasocial relation in that aspect, and then how it erodes someone's brain. Well, it's like it's the sort of thing where like it erodes confidence in your abilities to make things, and it's the sort of thing of like, you know, I think the straw that broke the camel's back for Deer was like they went into a random Twitch channel that they were following of like a VTuber, I think it was, and the VTuber thought that Deer was a capybara, and Deer realized at that point that it was like, oh, this bit has gone too far, because like someone completely unrelated accidentally sort of saying that and like really upset Deer to a bit of like, it's just this. And it's like, oh, yeah, I think I need a bit to stop. So it's like, yeah, that's completely understandable, and I agree. I mean, I'm like that with some jokes myself. Like, I'm a big proponent of Australia jokes. I think they're hilarious, but like, there comes a point where I'm like, yeah, we can stop now. And I get more vocal about it. Yeah, but we all have our limits with things, and we need to vocalize them.
Is Doctor of the Year, Dr. Knuckles the Doctor.
Oh, Barry.
Listen, if we're doing one thing right, we might be killing all of our patients. If we're doing one thing right, it's having our hospital, look like this. If we're doing one thing right, we might be killing all of our patients. If we're doing one thing right, it's having our hospital, look like this. So, we're doing something right.
God. Hey, Cat Black, thanks for the follow. From what I've experienced, it helps with self-esteem too. That way you're not feeling gross about yourself with letting a joke go on. Oh, absolutely. And it's the sort of thing that festers. Like, it's the sort of thing of like, if you let something slide and you're sort of like, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, it festers within you, and soon you just explode and either need to isolate yourself or just, you kind of explode at people. And it's like, neither is preferable. Like, I know one thing I struggle with at the moment is taking ownership of things and vocalizing when I'm like not really that comfortable with certain things. Like at the moment I'm still grappling my feelings on like, I'm not sure if I'm okay, if I'm like, you know, happy or like okay with like, I know this sounds weird, but like, I'm not sure if I'm okay or happy with like bike ride variants. Like, there's a part of me that like doesn't know how to feel about it, and it's like, I need to figure out how I feel about this. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this or not. It's like, I'll figure it out one day. Australia is the best place I've never been. Lots of good Australian breeds. There are a lot of really good Australian dogs. Australian sheepdogs are fucking adorable. I love Australian sheepdogs. My only Australian joke is comparing the Australian continent to a death world from 40k because you have way more things to try and kill you outside of other humans. That's true. I will say that is the not that specifically, but the one point where I'm always like, is like the Australia equivalent of, you know, someone in Texas saying, you know, oh no, someone in like Canada saying, oh, it was really hot today, like, hotter than normal. Like it was like 30 degrees, and then, you know, someone in Texas or Florida saying 30 degrees Celsius, that's fucking nothing. That's not hot. You want to see hot, like, come here. This is where it's like places are built for different temperatures, and certain places are not built for certain temperatures. So for that area, 30 degrees is hot. Like, I'm the Australian equivalent that does annoy me is like when I mention like, oh man, I'm not a fan of like this spider sort of thing, or like, oh man, this creature looks dangerous, and then someone's like, oh, but you live in Australia, everything there is designed to kill you, and it's like, I mean, I know that's the joke, and it's like kind of true in some aspects, but also like not where I live. Like, the only thing that's kind of designed like incredibly poisonous and will most likely kill me if I'm not careful is a redback, a redback spider. But redbacks are not common. They're only common more in rural areas and also dilapidated areas. They tend to like being in sort of abandoned areas, like rusty places. Like you'll mostly likely find them in sheds or something. Purple burglar alarm. Love it, Chester. The only thing designed to kill you is the government, yeah. Black Widow, yeah. Yeah, it's like the Black Widow. Like, that's the only real creature in my area that's like that. And it's like, Texas is like fucking the scorpions. Like, I don't know. It's the one thing that always, it's the kind of like invalidating through a joke of like, oh, well, you think that's hot over here? It's like, oh, well, if you think that's dangerous, like, what about where you live? It's like, shut up.
Yeah, this is fine. This is good. Why is he just going in the garbage? Oh. Why is he just going in the garbage?
I'm not Gam, you're Gam. I'm not Gam, you're Gam. Spiders just want to be left alone. Yeah, that's true. Which is... So I'm an absolute paranoid person. And so I'm the kind of person where... because I have arachnophobia and I am terrified of spiders, I look up everything about them. Because, you know, the best weapon is knowledge. A, to find out what spider variants are around me. B, to figure out, you know, if they did bite me, would it be poisonous? Not that it really helps, because it's like, the huntsman spider is not poisonous at all. Not poisonous at all. It won't hurt me. The only thing it'll hurt is if it bites me. That doesn't stop me being absolutely shit scared of it, because that fucker is... Nope. That's a big nope, buddy! Oh, boy! Oh, talk about a body span. Never thought about it like that, but it does parallel a lot with invalidating someone dealing with extreme temperatures for that region. Yeah, which is why I tend to use that as an example. Because it is that sort of thing of like, you know, I think the most recent one I can think of is like Deer saying like, oh, it was really cold in Texas in winter. And like, some people, not this year, but like some people in previous years would be like, oh, well, that's not cold. Like, at least it wasn't snowing. And it's like, infrastructure is built for different places. Like, my state is built for basically tropical warm weather, because we're just in the tropics. So I was like, we're built for mostly warm weather. We are not really built for cold weather, and we are not really built for extreme heat. Like, not every building has air conditioning. Buildings and walkways are not built inherently with shade in mind. Like, there are basic infrastructure things that you can think of that are like, a place that is built for heat, most likely every place will have air conditioning or some form of air ventilation, at least on a door as you walk in. Public walkways will have built-in roofs for shade or some type, or like lots of trees to provide a lot of shade. Like distances between things will be incredibly short in order to decrease the time that you spend outside in the heat. But it's like, yeah, and like, you know, buildings built to maintain and retain heat versus, you know, keeping heat out, that sort of thing. Like, yeah, places are built for different temperatures, which is part of the reason why climate change is so terrifying, because infrastructures are not built for extreme temperatures as well. Humans adapt to the climate they live in, so cold is also incredibly relative. Like, for me right now, it's supposedly 19 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, which I don't know if it'll show Fahrenheit. Also, that's not where I live. I don't even know how far away I am from Marumba Downs. Is it gonna show... Is there a way to show quickly Fahrenheit? Or is it just gonna... Oh wait, yes there is. 67 degrees. Right now it's supposedly that. It's fucking cold. I mean, actually, hang on. I wonder if I can try and find a more accurate location. Okay. That says it's actually hotter. It's fucking freezing right now to me. Like, it is really cold. Like, really cold to me. I got goosebumps on my legs because it's really cold. Although that might also just be because of the wind. But for me, like, my temperature range of, like, what's cold and what's hot is really small because I'm not used to much temperature changes. The place where I live, it's basically warm most of the year. Our winter, it used to be not that cold. But, you know, climate change has meant that our winters are now actually pretty cold. I saw a single scene of that movie, Arachnophobia, where a spider dropped on a lampshade on a character's hand. Without being able to see a lampshade. Or maybe 6. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the movie Arachnophobia. Partially because I was always arachnophobic since I was like 4, I think? No, I know Unable to Light. That's how it is. It's like... And that's the thing to me, is like... This is probably like... the start of the area of a region of like warm for me, because part of the reason is also because it's, you know, early morning and also a bit cloudy at the moment. But from here to like 30 degrees is like, that's the range of temperature for me. I tell you what, the one movie that scared the shit out of me as a kid that I remember watching. Oh, I wonder if I can remember it. It was one about ants. I think it was Destination Infestation. I think that was what it was called. I think this is it? No, this isn't it. No. Like... Can you not reach over all of my equipment and everything on my desk to try and eat my breakfast? Thanks, buddy. I put it around there for a fucking reason. It's like... Yeah. Ant-Man. No, it was this fucking TV movie that used to be constantly on when I was a kid. Legion of Fire, Killer Ants, that's it. It was like a 1998 made-for-TV movie that was terrible, but was enough to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Because, like, I was, like, 4 or 5. I don't freaking watch the trailer.
In a quiet town near Anchorage, Alaska.
That's our moose. Then why'd you leave it for scavengers to feed on for a week? Like hell we did. And we wounded him like 2 hours ago.
Something is growing.
We've been keeping track of accelerated earthquake and geothermal activity in the area.
So the ground beneath the town is warming up.
Exactly. It's like the tropics down there.
multiply.
That's a soldier ant, Marabunta. Every 12 to 15 years, they emerge from deep within the Earth's surface and then go on killing raids. I know the answer in Burley Pines. Just can't figure out how they got here.
It is an entity of massive proportions.
Nothing's okay. Marge is dead.
Watching.
Somebody help!
Circling. Waiting for the day it can surface.
Those ants are headed this way. They're gonna be
The special effects are awful.
There's nothing left alive in their path.
For its destruction to come again. It is a force of nature. Able to exterminate anything in its path.
What is going on?
World International Network and Producers Entertainment Group present the horrifying story of a town ripped apart by an unspeakable evil in nature. Starring Eric Lewis of Caroline in the City, Julia Campbell of Opportunity Knocks, and Lone Justice, and Mitch Pileggi of The X-Files. Marabunta.
Oh god, I kind of want to watch it again on like Discord or something. It used to just always be on TV. Cause like I used to go to my grandparents' house after school, or like whenever I was sick, I would go to my grandparents' house, and I would lay in their bed, and like they had a TV in their room that was like up on the roof, and like that just used to be the Eight-Legged Freaks. Nope. If there's one thing I will not watch, even as like a joke, I can't watch. I can't watch stuff with spiders in it. I really just am not it. Oh god no. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I feel like I could never watch that again. I remember watching it as a kid, but I'm like, I know there's stuff in there that if I watched that, it would scare me still, purely because of just, you know, the bugs and stuff. Lord of the Rings I would be able to handle, because the spiders in that are kind of fantastical in a way. Like the limit for me is I could probably sit through the Chamber of Secrets again, because like the CGI is not that, it's pretty dated. But also I think the last time I watched through the Harry Potter movies, I ended up just skipping through the entire spider scenes. Because I was like, I don't want to watch this. But to put it in perspective, I remember specifically, there's a scene in, I think it's Daddy Daycare, where like, they're like, oh, where's the spider? I lost my spider. And then it's on like the dude's head. I would not be able to watch that movie again just because of that, because I'm like, no thanks. I'm at an age where like, if I know there's something like that in a movie, I can just say no. I don't want to watch it. It's like, oh yeah, I can just do that. Because I'm not a fan of movies that sort of perpetuate my arachnophobia. And yes, I know I could get over it with like exposure therapy, because I know if I had exposure therapy, I could probably get over my arachnophobia. My thing is also, I am not gonna fucking do that. And anyone who would force me to do that, I would cut out of my fucking life. Also, hi, Rancy Pants. Thank you.
Why is he just going in the garbage? Oh, because he works here. Right. It's really confusing when they're all Knuckles. I'm like, why is a surgeon rooting around in the garbage? Oh, right, because he's a janitor. Sure, he's allowed.
Don't you knock yourself? Phobias are deliberately named as irrational fears, so it's not something that needs to be explained. Oh yeah, and it's like, I'm
Janitor.
I'm in a way lucky that I have a phobia that is like taken seriously, if that makes sense. Like, if someone had a phobia of something that was completely harmless and looked harmless, like they're afraid of frogs or flies or you know, stuff like that, stuff that looks harmless as well as actually being harmless, it's like people don't take that seriously. Like my sister, for instance, has a phobia of cockroaches. She's absolutely terrified of them. And it's like, I was terrified of spiders, she was terrified of cockroaches. I don't like cockroaches, but I can deal with them. And it's like, growing up, mine was taken seriously, and hers was not. Like, whenever she would, scream because it's like, oh god, there's a cockroach here, everyone would basically tell her to suck it up. Like, oh, it's just a cockroach, it's not gonna hurt you. Or like, they'd fuck around with her, like, pick it up and shove it in her face. It's like, that's such a terrible thing to do to someone. It's like, they have a phobia, and you do that to them. That's such an awful thing to do. Streamer's saying this, and I'd be more willing to buy him Kill It With Fire. I have heard of Kill It With Fire. I think I have it on my wish list, actually. Hang on, I'll check. I'm horribly terrified of centipedes, and I feel like people don't understand as much as spiders. Yeah, exactly. It's that sort of thing of people just don't understand. It's like, with spiders, it's like, oh, well, I can understand because they look scary. But it's like, they don't give that sort of benefit of the doubt to other phobias that are just as valid? I don't know. They don't have as much patience. Like, for me, with a spider, the entire fear of it comes from the legs, the speed, and the fangs. Like, daddy long leg spiders, I'm completely fine with. A, because technically they're not spiders, but also B, because also, hello, who are you? Oh, I thought I bought Kill It With Fire. What was I saying? I got distracted. I got horny on main. Yeah, for me, it's like the speed of a spider, the legs of a spider, the way they move. It's just, I'm not okay with it. Massive Japanese centipedes, yeah, those things are not fun. Actually, even spider crabs, I'm not good with because of the same reason. Because the legs, it's the legs for me. Creator of Vulpin Props, cosplay and replica making studio, talked about having a phobia of stickers and sticky labels. Phobia. Oh, see, that one's interesting to me. Hey, if the streamer or one of the mods wants me, gift him. No, it's alright, Redsy Pets. I probably wouldn't be able to play it for a while anyway. Thank you, though. Yeah, I remember seeing it when it first came out and was like, this is interesting. Not sure if I'd play it because it's, literally a spider going around a house. And, like, trying to get rid of it, where it's like, would I be, like, is it stylized enough where it actually wouldn't scare me? It's like, they do a good job of actually trying to, accommodate for people with arachnophobia, which I really do appreciate. Because part of the fear of a spider is, like, one, just being there. Just existing in a place where it shouldn't be or isn't normally. And it's like, yeah. Yeah.
Rising Star Award, very prestigious, goes to... Oh no! Oh, janitors, yeah.
Okay, back to doing my job.
Rising Star Award.
I have arachnophobia, but not crippling because if they're tiny enough, I'll ignore it. Just big spiders and poisonous spiders. Yeah, that's kind of my creed as well. Like, if it's a tiny baby one, I tend to just leave it alone. Unless, like, I know that tiny baby one is gonna stay in the house and grow up to be a big one, in which case it's like, I'm sorry, buddy, you gotta die. And I tend to be of the mindset of, if it's outside, that's its own thing. I let it live. It's in its own environment. But if it's inside, it's like, you have crossed the barrier, and I am not comfortable with you living. Which sounds terrible. but I cannot deal with, like, spiders at all. If a spider exists inside, I have to see its dead body. As much as I don't want to, I have to see its dead body to know it's dead, to know it's not crawling around. Even if someone, like, lets it outside, my mind just goes, what if it just comes right back in because it liked it in here? So it's like,
Rising Star Wars. Janitors. Yeah, but we can afford them. Shit! 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 Shit!
I love this clip out of context so much.
Shit! Shit! No! 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 No!
Sorry if talking about phobias, it was a little bit too triggering for some, by the way. And I mean that in the, you know, actual sense of the word, not in the reactionary sense, you know. I've reached an uneasy treaty with inside spiders. Stay near the windows, eat the bugs. Yeah. Yeah. That's always the thing that I always got told as a kid, and still as an adult, where it's like, hey, I'm not good with this huntsman spider, can we get rid of it? And everyone around me being like, oh, but it's not poisonous. Like, it'll eat all the bugs. It's like, it's not the poisonous aspect that terrifies me. Like, that's not what the problem is. Thalassophobia. That I understand. I think I have that to a mild degree, but probably not as bad. Probably not enough to call it any sort of actual phobia. It's more just, I'm not okay with it. I'm not a fan. I can watch it in media, I guess.
No! No! No!
Huh! Sorry. Thinking about the thalassophobia is it's not really rational, like a lot of phobias IMO. The ocean sucks. It's the sort of thing of turning a rational fear into the irrational. Oh, is it? Is it on? Whoops. Oh. Has it been on this whole time? Because I'm pretty sure Dan's been in that couch since last night. He forgot to log out. Oh no, he's back in. Oh. I might join him. If I can. It might help me focus. I say, even though it normally doesn't help me focus, but in this, it would focus.
Thanks. I suppose security is 75%. That's... So, okay, if you notice that username at the bottom, that's Octo's current name on Steam. I suppose security is 75%. Thanks. I suppose security is 75%. That's...
I like the ocean and I find it comforting.
So, okay, if you
That's true. There are some people who genuinely like the ocean and find it comforting. Personally, I realized I was kind of terrified of it as a kid. Mainly because I was terrified of jellyfish. Absolutely terrified of jellyfish.
I suppose security is 75%. That's... So, okay, if you notice that username at the bottom, that's Octo's current name on Steam.
Yeah, being stranded in the middle of a no sunlight in any direction.
That's not the game itself. It grabs your friends list. Yeah, his name on Steam right now is Cock and Ball Couture. Just powerful.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like there's a rational fear, like, you know, everyone has like a rational fear of like fire in a sort of sense of like, you know, enough of a fear where it's like, you know, you see fire, you know, to avoid fire. But there's also, you know, an irrational fear, which takes, like, you can have also an irrational fear of fire, where it's like, okay, you're not just afraid of fire in the normal... Don't go and eat my breakfast, buddy. Oh my god, he's doing that cat thing where he just pushes himself forward against me. Where it's like, okay, you also can't handle, like, gas fires of, like, you know, on a hob, on a stove or something. It's like, that's too much for you. Like, it's that sort of thing, which I believe is more to the point of, like, you know, fears of the ocean and the deep. Are you okay? Were you not fed this morning or something? Why are you like... What are you doing? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, buddy? He's just like leaning over the desk trying to get over to things.
Nice.
Nice cock.
That's not the game itself. It grabs your friends list. Yeah, his name on Steam right now is Cock and Ball Couture. Just powerful. Nice. We impressed the VIP. You've succeeded in executing my 117-step plan for ideal healthcare. What an excellent plan it was. Step 1 was make a hospital, and then the next 116 steps were and Knuckles, 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 and Knuckles. And I took that to heart. You've succeeded in executing my 117-step plan for ideal healthcare. What an excellent plan it was. Step 1 was make a hospital, and then the next...
Oh god, that's right. Basically sums up my fear. Yeah. It's... Deep blue. No monsters, but there could be monsters, yeah. The cat should have a little bit as a treat. Listen, he... Fuck, hang on. He's sitting like an old man right now. Out of the way. Him sit. He's an old man. An old sailor in the sea. And there he goes. Why are you like this, buddy? Why are you sharpening your pencil? Stinkmaster sit emote? Oh my god, I should make that a sit emote. Oh, fuck. I already have an idea for an animated emote with Stinkmaster. It's gonna be, long story short, it's gonna be an image of him just, like, sort of resting neutral face. And, like... But he's going to have, like, a general's hat on. And there's gonna be, like, an arm coming up to salute. But, oh fuck, I should do a sit emote too. I should try and find a good image of him sitting and just make that an emote. I need to get started because I get animated emotes soon, don't I? It's December, isn't it? That affiliates get them. But no, he's too fat for a treat, unfortunately. Oh god, he really is just sitting like an old man right now. I wish it was more high definition so you could see. Yeah, it probably helps if I turn that off, maybe. He's just... He's sitting on his ass, up like a human, with his arms down his side. He's sitting like a fucking 70-year-old man in the retirement home.
You've succeeded in executing my 100.
Fuck.
You've succeeded in executing.
He's being so good, he's even cleaning himself. Yes, he cleans himself a little bit too much, though. He, tends to
Careful.
have little spots where his fur has come off because he just keeps licking at it. Which, we next time we go to the vet, we might check if it's an allergy thing or something.
You've succeeded in executing my 117.
What do you
step
want
plan
from him?
for ideal
Backflips?
healthcare. One excellent plan.
No, I don't want anything from him. The only thing I want from him is to help pay the rent, and if that means, you know, making an emote of him sitting and that helps bring in the rent, then you know what? He's doing his job.
Different Knuckles. You want this Knuckles? Fred de la Creme? Done. You want another Knuckles? Maybe a Jared? And I took that to heart. I was like, you know what? If you want that many Knuckles, who am I to say no? Who am I to say no when you're like, can I have a million different Knuckles? You want this Knuckles? Fred de la Creme? Done. You want another Knuckles? Maybe a Janitor? How about this one? This one can ghost bust. We need that because people keep dying. Done. More Knuckles. This is how you run a hospital. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Someone died. Who died?
Oh, I wanted to fade out on this. Hang on. I need to clip the new.
Look at Stinkmaster closely. Look at Stinkmaster closely. You redeemed a sip.
Yeah. So it's like this, and then we need to fade out on him saying that.
Someone died. Who died? Look at Stink.
Hey, we need to get this perfectly to get the comedic timing of it.
Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Someone died. Look at Stinkmaster. Close.
There we go.
That's how you run a hospital. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Someone died. Look at Stinkmaster closely. You redeemed a sip. Thank you, Kevin Swiggy. Also, Retro Automaton.
No. Like my partner said when I first started living with him and Stinky Boy, I was like, "Are you okay with me, like, you know, using photos of Ridge in the highlights video for the outro that I was doing?" And he was like, "Listen, he doesn't pay rent. It's about time he fucking contributes in some way." I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Thank you. That's a mirror, right?
Hang on.
Yeah. Whoa. Demon cat. Demon cat. Stinkmaster has awoken.
I just realized I'm wearing the exact same clothes. I have like 2 outfits.
Oh my god. Stream's haunted. Stream's haunted. You know what I think we need? Oh. Demon cat. Canvas gives you more of it. Yeah. Canvas gives you more of it.
Who needs outfits when it's a global pandemic? Yeah, sure, I guess. That is an excuse I can use.
So, yeah. Squished together. Ah! No, don't sell the hot dog rug. We need that. That's a load-bearing rug. More of this. This makes me so happy. More of this. This makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. Hey. Hey. Can you feel the hot dog? This person is unwell.
Can you feel the hot dog? I don't know if it's the same in Australia, but I'm pretty sure a cat can't bring a suit against you. True. That's true. He can't sue. And if he tried it, wouldn't succeed. Barry! Barry just sent this to our fucking Discord. Muscular Wonders, wasn't that the collab? Yeah, yeah. It was from the Old Spice collaboration team. I remember Terry Crews actually tweeting about this too.